Welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of our MyGM mode playthrough, the big playthrough. Tony Khan, Dave Meltzer, Jackson, and I. Four-player, extreme difficulty. Jackson, how are you, mate?
Dan, I've never been better. I'm keen to get stuck in. Let's get this underway. For those wondering,
Go
how are we
for it.
playing online? Is this brand new to WWE 2K25? For us, technically, no. There I am on the screen, very handsome. We play via Steam Share Play, so Dan will see everything I do. I will see everything he does. Um, it'd be great if we could do some online, maybe, kind of co-op on the same platform, perhaps for a future episode. That's enough waffling, enough talking. Let's get it underway. We've got
The
this to the
moon.
moon card.
To the moon,
Who
baby.
who
Who's it
is
going to
going to do
be?
some, you know
Trick
what?
Williams?
It could be. I've got a good feeling about Joaquin Wild. He's now in a feud with Ludwig Kaiser, our IC champ. He can have that boost after his next match. We need to purchase power cards, and I believe they're pretty cheap this week. Use three. Do we have to purchase them? No, we don't. Okay, we've already used one. I'll spend
Spend
400k on power
400K.
cards.
It's not
Yeah,
about the amount, it's about the price, basically.
yeah. These aren't bad. So let's. Oh, I can't get any more, and I've only got 17k. Do
Oh,
not book your
what's
most
the
popular
budget?
available giant this week. Okay, we can do that. I'm gonna go out on a limb and okay. I was gonna say it was Naya. It's actually Braun. Okay.
What's the
So
budget?
we're gonna have a call out. Kofi's gonna call out Braun. I'm watching. I'm watching. We want to get Carrion and Punk going, so put them out there and again give these guys the main event, non-title. I don't believe we need a gimmick just yet. We'll have a think about that. Shayna and Dakota Kai did get stuff going, so kick them off, put them in the opener. We got our tag, so let's run it again, I'd say. Bang, girls. Stamina's looking awesome. Jakara Jackson up to level 20. That should do some good work in the mid card. We have Kaiser and Joaquin Wild. They will certainly have a match. And then we want some more feuds going. So who do we have to pick from? Lola Vice and Lash Legend. See if we can get that going on the
Hey, you're not on
undercard.
a 1 minute
Let's
timer.
scrap
Calm down.
these ladies. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never played a 1 minute timer. Let's have Zelina. Oh, maybe not. No, I have Jackson Fallon. I guess it's probably the same. Give them the call out. Zelina Jakara calling out Nia Jackson Fallon Henley. Does that free up anyone that we can use? Yeah,
God, you've
Grayson
never
and
had
Trick can have a
stamina this
match,
high in your life.
and probably never will again. Um, right.
Dragonov
Pete
in
Dunne and
no
Ilya
man's land.
Dragunov. Yeah, we've just started. Cut me some
Yeah, he's
slack.
a star. He's on the bench already.
Whatever. Give us a cheeky little triple threat. Let's put Zoe. Let's put Gigi Dolan in there, and Zoe Stark can give us a run in on
Mm,
Gigi. It's fine.
interesting.
We need to book a self promo. We have a tag match this week? We don't. Okay. We need a tag match, so we're going to change things up. Put the tag
Oh
back in.
my God.
I know, I removed it. I've put it back, which will then change this to another
What
call
happened to the
out. So
three tag
instead,
teams
we're going to
last week?
have. They're still here, just some of the feuds didn't kick. So instead, we'll have Grayson call out Trick. We want.
Advertising itself?
Yeah, I don't need the. I mean, I know I don't have money, so it's a bit silly to say, but I just don't need it. Pete Dunne can do with it the most, and Ilya Dragunov can jump on advertising. Is anyone here not booked aside from Braun? Trick is still in no man's land. So put Trick in there with Kaiser and Joaquin Wild. Do we have any women in no man's land? We don't.
Anyone in the
Okay.
comments, what's the difference if we book a title match versus a non, like in stamina? I'd like to know if anyone knows. Comment
Feel free to
below.
test it.
Yes, you too. Uh,
Um, Last week I believe these two may have had no, doesn't look like they had that extreme rules. Let's give them the extreme rules this week. Really
you
blow
took
off
it
that
off them and you
main.
put it on the women, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I can't afford it. Jeez. This is what happens when you run
And Extreme
a
Rules are
show with
cheaper now.
nothing.
They used to be 40K. I want to I remember them being 40K, I think, in the last game.
No, I think they've always been that cheap.
Really? No.
Yeah, given where my cost is, I'm not going to be able to afford this one and still do everything. So we'll park the extreme rules this week. We're not going to worry about a tables. I have a feeling they're going to perform well. The rest of the show has come together. We're ticking off most of these things, so that's okay. We don't have anything else to note. Still got a minute left here. We're not going to use any of these cards. I'm fairly happy with where things are at. Over to you on the blue brand.
Blinded.
I believe I did need to use a few more power cards. Maybe I could have done that.
So
Doesn't
we
matter.
want to save for the concert hall. So we're going to book some advertising this week. Ensure your least popular specialist is in a match. Who would that be? That would be Pat McAfee, the world champion, who currently has no opponent. Who could work with McAfee? We're thinking, what about Fatu? World title on the line. I don't mind it. That's a success. Beautiful. Now we should probably look at everyone's morales just to see how we're looking here. Everyone's looking pretty good. No one's pissed at the moment. Damian Priest is working Obafemi. Why don't we actually do this by stamina? Yeah. D'Angelo Dawkins. He's feuding with who? No one right now. He needs someone to work. He can work Austin Theory for the United States Championship. That's going to be our lead in. I think we will work Roman and Logan. I'm thinking a fatal four-way with these guys as well. I'm thinking that's a pretty good opener.
You're doubling up on fighters and bruisers in that opener. You could potentially put some other styles in there. You'll get a better quality, in my opinion.
Well, let's put that theory to the test right now, shall we?
Sure.
I can't this week, but I'll do it next week. So Charlotte need to kick off with Bliss. It didn't work last week. So maybe we give them a tables match. They might kick off. And a main event. Austin Theory and Theory. Tyler Breeze and Montez Ford in a singles match. Now we'll do a call
Really,
out.
you really hate booking these women. You've got so many on your roster and you just never do anything with them.
Oh no. We've stuffed something up. There we go. He's calling out. He's calling out Solo. That's it. Now we need some advertising. We need the money for the thing next
Tell us
week.
in the comments, are you already sick of Dan's advertising promos episode 2 into the new run? Because I sure am.
Probably I don't need two. We'll go.
You can check out your goals.
I could. So Solo doesn't have an opponent to work.
Well,
He's
he's just
left
been
in no
called out in a
man's land.
promo. He's just been called out in a promo. Head back
Oh,
from
thank,
Dexter.
thank God. Yeah. Well, he can give the call out back. Cool. So we'll hopefully get that concert hall next week if all goes well. Oh, to the moon. Well, we'll use that. I'm going to use it on Pat McAfee because he's going to be running some advertising. So I do want the coast to coast. It's only 15K. Hmm. Health Spar's good too. I'm going to hold off on cards right now. All right. NXT are up first. We're going to skip that show, which is Dave Meltzer, and we're going to skip Tony Khan's show as well. Here we are at Raw. It's Shayna Baszler and Dakota Kai. Good opening match here for the world title
Non-title.
feud.
It's a good
World title
contest. Level
feud.
2. Good
Kofi.
promo from Kofi. Calls out Braun Strowman. Thank you very much. Ludwig, Joaquin Wild, Trick Williams, non-title affair. Can we further Ludwig and Joaquin? We hope. Joaquin will get a boost next week. It's mediocre. Level 2, I'm happy with that. And Trick does get worked. Grayson starts the feud. Another good promo and result. Tag titles not on the line here between the champions and the challengers. Challengers get the win. The baby faces again up to level 2. Well done. Self promo from Pete Dunne.
Oh,
Shocking performance. Almost atrocious. This won't do much better with three level 5 stars, a run in from Zoe Stark. I want to see
Was
2 feuds coming out of this.
was Dunn the one
I
that
get
did
one.
-7 in advertising last week?
It was, yes.
He's not good on the
Excellent
stick.
promo this time from Ilya Dragunov. He's a 3 out of 5, so it was a very disappointing result. Can we get Punk and Carrion? Punk, yes, we can. It's
Oh,
okay. Level 1 to finish things off. I'm very happy that we've now got all the rivalries happening across the card. Just a few stars left out.
to
Take
me
us through the show.
that's a disappointment right there. That main event at 2.5 stars for that popularity. I'd expect more. Fatal four way. Jackson thinks it won't work with two fighters, two bruisers. Priest wins. It's okay. He could be onto something. Too early to say. Dexter Loomis calls out Sola and it works. It goes to a
You
one.
just won't admit I'm right.
McAfee and Fatu for the world title. Hopefully, don't outperform the opener. They don't. It's disappointing. New champion, no rivalry. Jesus. Advertising promo from Cargill. That's just what we're looking for. -2, I'll
So
take.
are you going to be taking a look after this, just how much stamina that Fatu loses? We certainly should for being in a title
Yes, we
match
should.
compared to say Breeze and
And I'll run the
Montez.
match back again without a title match so we can
Well,
really
we should be
judge.
able to see it in the match report just after these
Yeah, but
screens.
then I'm going to run the same match again normal just to see the difference. Breeze and forward start. Advertising. Probably more than I was bargaining for there for Scarlett. With a 4 promo, you'd hope for more. Tony versus Theory. US title. Theory wins the title. 2 title changes this week. It's okay. Doesn't continue that program. And our main event, hoping for 2.5 stars or more. Bliss wins. It's good. And the program starts. So it's a decent SmackDown. Now, if we take a look at these two, what's the stamina? We don't know, for fuck's sake.
No, it'd be great if we saw there just what the changes were. I believe we could be getting that in a future update from when we saw the developer video with New Legacy Inc. Thank you very much. And Tyson Hayner, the head of MyGM. It could be coming in a future update, just what those stats, how they've changed.
All right,
But
60
I
and
mean, judging that,
65. I'll write it down. 60 and 65.
thanks. Good booking for us on the red brand. All right, NXT have gained with a DC comic score, show quality D, match card quality C, just shy of 33,000
Jeez,
fans.
that's
Mark
good.
Coffey and Wolfgang are incredible tag team. No kidding. Creed and Creed are incredible tag team for WCW. The new Stein is in WCW. Great booking, Tony Khan.
They
For
must
those
have
new to this
the
for
assets.
those new to the series, we are playing against Tony Khan and Dave Meltzer AI. The loser who comes in fourth place will be knocked from the series. Unfortunately, while I get a little bit of cash, I've only earned 27,000 fans, and Dan will come in having earned 26,000 fans. So he'll slip again, and he's just about doubled his money. So well done. We've earned an injury rehab 3. You've earned a contract negotiation 2. That is going to put Dan at 6,000 fans behind myself. I'm 5,000 behind Dave Meltzer, who's 2,000 behind Tony Khan,
Early
screaming and
days.
staring into your soul.
Early days here. Damien cheated
Oberhausen,
me last
Germany.
week. I want a rematch. I can do that, Oba. No problem at all. We might even fulfill that this week so we don't kind of fuck around. You know what I mean? Now, we're going to book
Certainly.
that title match again. Uh,
Non-title, isn't it? So we can
go
track the.
non-title, and then we'll do title the next week.
Okay.
So check those staminas again, 65 and 60. All right. What else does Triple H want me to do? He wants to run in on a champ this week. Well, we can do that for sure. Our world champ is going to take on going to take on Charlotte with a run in
Charlotte.
from Tiffany. We're going to put the title on the line. So that's that. So that's all done. Oh, this is actually helping me get a card in the end. Oh, it's actually book shows with an advertising promo. It doesn't mean how many.
Correct.
Do it. Book tag team matches. Let's do it. Let's book some tag matches. Why don't we put the champs in a match? Oh, I can't.
Only half
Working.
of them's already working. You
Well,
can still book them and further a singles feud.
well, I could do the men, can't I? Oh, they're working too. Shit.
Well, why don't you take the men or the women that are the tag champs, put them in your tag match, further that rivalry, and then the single star that person is feuding with can do a run in on them.
didn't even hear what you said.
Just cancel your matches, clear all your matches, book your tags first, and then you can just do run-ins to further singles programs. Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to because I want the tag champs in a match this week. Are they actually in a program? No. So they were actually working Fatu and Sokoa from memory. Tag titles were on the line there. And then our women, yes, so the women, we're going to have to do that again. You said. Don't
So
need to find
if you now wanted to start Tiffany and Scarlett, you could have Tiffany do a run-in on Scarlett.
Yeah. I've got a better idea.
Although Tiffany's feuding with Indy Hartwell anyway.
Yeah, I've got a better idea. I'm going to go, instead of that, she's going to work Bliss with a run in from
Geez, you're
to
working a
that.
lot of title matches.
Yeah, sure am. These two can work. They're actually going all right. They've got stamina to work with too. Who's going to perform best? God, it's hard to know. It's kind of hit and miss here. We might even go big on these boys. Oh, I did want to buy the logistics. Yeah, we wanted to buy the concert hall. Yeah. We do still have enough for. Let's go tables match. I don't want to go too heavy. Then, oh God, which one is the least better, best performing? Probably that. But still, you never know. Okay. Oh God, not easy to think what's going to do better. Probably that because it's level two. We'll make it a tables match as well. Advertising. Reigns on advertising. I don't remember how well he was on. I don't think he was very good at advertising. I'm going to hold off on him. Paul's good at advertising. Now we're going to do a call out. He'll call out Logan and he will call out Sokoa. Didn't hit last week. Contract negotiation not needed right now. A minute on the clock. Weird SmackDown.
Very weird.
Well, let's do this 53 and 62. That's a title match.
All right, Gigi Dolan wants a feud against Stark. Brilliant. Oh, so does Lash. Okay, we can get a little three-way going. No problem. I'd love to upgrade. We haven't got enough money yet we will after this week. It's time that we run some of these cards. There's our three cards used for the week. So Gigi Dolan and Lash. We can wheel that out this week. Put this in the opener, I think. So let's get here. Who do we want? We want Gigi. We want Zoe Stark. And we want Lash Legend. And we'll work out what the rest of that's going to look like. Have at least one Extreme Rules match this week. We can certainly get that going. Look at our stamina wise. It can be Grayson and Trick. And oh, do we want a little tag? Oh, the men don't have a tag going yet. You know, maybe get the tag going. So taking on Kofi. So Braun, Trick taking on Kofi and Grayson Waller. And those guys, they can have tables in the opener, which leaves our main event. We can have Joaquin Wild and Ludwig Kaiser in the Extreme Rules environment. And really to push it over the line, put the IC belt there.
Yeah.
And I know I said I gave you grief for it, but these guys have real hot stamina. So put those tag titles on the line. I want to cement that those matches are going to perform strong.
Well, title
That's the
matches do
intention
perform
behind
better,
it.
right?
Typically, I mean,
Supposedly.
they can still be shit results depending on who you've got in there, of course. All right. The rest of it here is kind of ticking. Dakota can get benched this week, so instead Shayna can call her out. She needs a bit of a rest, so Shayna can call out Dakota. We've got our tag. I mean, I can keep working these women in the tag program, and I think we will. Brilliant.
Are you really focusing on feuds? even though these three at the bottom are, it's what is it, week three, and they've done nothing.
Certainly, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just calling you out. I'm just kind of creating a bit of rivalry here, just kind of
All
egging you
right,
on a
all
bit.
right. All right, all right.
It'll
We
be
can
good. A
have
promo on one. She's good. Promo of
a
one.
call out here of Pete Dunne. Get real. We need an advertising and we need a self promo. We wanted to rest Dakota, but she'll have to do something.
How much does training cost?
5K.
Okay.
It's pretty good, in my opinion. In my opinion. All right, we didn't want to rest Dakota, but we're booking more tag matches, so we'll have to make do with her on advertising. It's not bad. Um, I don't really want to spend too much more. See, 10K for only 5 ring XP. It's not worth it. I've already used my 3 power cards. I do need to purchase more. That's
Yeah.
not worth it for 50. I need this money to be able to upgrade. So we're just gonna leave it there, I think. That's gonna do it for us. Booked in 3.5 minutes.
All right, Damien Priest and Femi tables match kicking off SmackDown. Priest just can't lose now. I think he's on a hot streak. Goes to level three. Advertising from Flair. It's great.
Bisexual
It's excellent.
Undertaker smashing it. Oh
We
wow, Charlotte, 12K. Money well, I'll say money well spent, popularity well spent.
we have a new champ thanks to Indy Hartwell. It's good. Nothing for the program. Call out by Reigns to Paul goes to three. We have a tag team title match here, and the champs retain in a mediocre affair. Advertising promo is another excellent
Whoa!
promo. The high level promo skills been helping me so far this season. Piper and Scarlett retain as well. Oh, the title wasn't on the line, to be fair. A call out from Dexter Loomis to Solo Sikoa goes to two. Breeze and forward. Breeze picks up the win in a good match. No programs really furthering, not as many as I'd hoped.
I hope that's not an omen for what's going to happen on our show. Let's get things underway. Tag title match, tables, the baby faces get the win. Braun and Trick, it's great, up to level 1. Superb start to Monday Night Raw. Shayna Baszler calls out Dakota Kai. Excellent promo, takes their program to level 3, possibly to be blown off next week at the Go Home show. Gigi, Zoe, Lash Legend in a triple threat environment. Zoe gets the win, dominates the other two, stacks them up. It's mediocre, nothing for the feud. Ilya calls out Pete Dunne. We've got a level 1 feud. Those guys would have a barn burner in real life, just saying. Nia Jax, Fallon Henley, Zelina Vega, Jakara Jackson, non-title affair tag rivalry continues. The heels needed the win and they got it. It's okay up to level 3. Well done. Lola Vice gets herself, that's probably the best result possible with a promo skill 1 popularity. Karrion Cross is taking on Pete Dunne. Oh no, I've booked heel versus heel. It should have been Ilya in that match. But
Oh,
Pete
no.
Dunne does. It's all right. Pete Dunne gets the win. It's functionally it still works. I just booked the wrong person. Dakota Kai unfortunately loses 5 popularity.
Can
Nets
you
us
make these
10K. We did
mistakes
need
in
it.
this, though? This is high level gameplay right now. These mistakes are costly.
We'll see. We'll see. Ludwig retains the IC belt in the main event against Joaquin Wild. Great result up to level 3. I'm very happy with that. Chase U versus the Creeds in WCW. That'll be good. And Ivy Nile versus Alba Fire in Extreme Rules for NXT. Interesting. Good booking from the Blue Brand. You did further quite a few feuds. I know you weren't feeling that crash hot about it.
Let me
We
check
furthered
something
just
as
about
well.
everything. These guys did pretty well, as did them. Have a look.
So Tiffany has gone down. What? That's a glitch. 87. Yeah, that's a glitch. We're going to have to
Hang
wait
on,
till
go
we.
back. Let's take a look here at your boys.
What about him?
What's the difference for Pat McAfee and Jacob Fatu compared to last week? Last week they had a singles match they had a singles
So,
title match. Now they've had a tag title match. How much have they gone down?
so McAfee has gone down nine, and Fatu's gone down nine.
Okay, so a tag title match will reduce your people by 9 stamina. That's the lesson learned here. Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa work really well as a tag team. You don't say. DC Comics here for Dan, 28K, 68,000. Williams and Strowman are a incredible tag team. Interesting. I did
Mm.
gain more fans. Money, I've just got enough now that I can upgrade. WCW not quite cutting ahead. And can NXT beat us? They
How did
can.
I
They
go? I
spent the
didn't
money
even see
for it.
me. You check.
You were first cab off the rank.
DC 2768. Okay. So good
So
return on
you weren't
investment.
you yeah, you weren't the worst, but you're still 3,000 behind myself. You've earned a bad timing. I've earned a
Oh,
network special. That's what we want to see.
God.
That's
How do
going
you
to
get a card
mean
like that?
that I'm 9,000 ahead of Dan, 3,000 behind Tony Khan, and Dave's now in the lead on 198.
I feel like I'm going to tank this first half of the season to get the movie deal. Why wouldn't I?
We'll see. I know Triple H. Oh, geez, you're terrible, Dan. You can't be patient. You can't say, oh no, I'm going to get back up there. You're going to wait for the game to give you a payout. Triple H, I know. Dunn and Cross was a bad move.
Why wouldn't
Um,
I?
Ludwig wants to take on Punk and Braun this week. Why not? Who cares?
Or I can pretend I'm tanking.
Like
I'm
she's happy
actually
she got the
just
rematch.
garbage at the game.
We know what the real
Uh,
answer is.
yeah, tanking.
We will use the network special. Right, so Ludwig is just going to completely cock up my plans, but we'll run it anyway. So let's get a triple threat environment. So it's going to be Ludwig Kaiser, CM Punk, Braun Strowman, and Kofi Kingston. Oh God, maybe not. Yeah, why not? Why not? I see title on the line. Um, who can run interference then? I suppose Walking Wild. He's on a 3. They can potentially blow off next week. So yeah, get him out there, which means Carrion can do a little call out on Punk. We can have the women blow off their tag program. Oh, I'm already running out of money. Jesus. Yep, that'll blow off. That's fine. And Shayna and Dakota Kai can have their blow off, and then the rest of it we can just continue building things up. So we can have Trick and Grayson in the
What
mid.
happened to your budget?
I just upgraded my arena. That's what happened to the budget, my friend. And then we can have Pete Dunne and Ilya
Thought so.
Dragunov
Jeez.
starting off. Yeah, I know it's tight, isn't it? Let's have a triple threat. Let's have who can go in there and boost it? Let's put GG in there to boost that match, I'd say. Have at least one tables match this week. Jeez, that's what 5K on its own. That's gonna kill me. What's it for? A pre-match physio? I don't think it's worth it. I'm pretty happy with how this show looks, so I think we're just gonna press on. I can't afford a self promo, so we're gonna run advertising for the rest of the card.
Here's what I
It's not
think
gonna.
they should do. You should be able to buy one asset a week. Here's a little thing I have. One little of those squares for 50K. What do you think?
I don't hate it.
Not a bad idea. Opens up a little bit more strategy. And you can only, and if you limit it to one a week, you can't, just blow all your money on it.
I don't hate it. All right, that is going to do it for us. We did cock up our booking plans a bit here by having Kaiser again in the main event defending that IC belt, but we are furthering everything else, blowing off a couple. Let's see how we make a go of it. Over to you on the blue brand.
Oh, this is war, you little bitch. Oh, bad publicity as well. You're not going to like this. 5 year stars are going to miss, thanks to Jackson. Damian Priest, I'm psyched for the PLE. I'm psyched too, mate. You're over with the crowd. Thanks for the rematch. Didn't go my way. I appreciate the opportunity over Femi's. Morale has gone up even though he lost. So we got stars out this week. We're going to have to get creative with the booking. First up, I want a tag match. Let's see if I can get a tag match going here. Can I? Scarlett's out. Sorry, not Scarlett. Shotzi's out. So that tag won't work in the traditional sense. But I could just put Tiffy time in for a bit of a laugh. See if we can work a triple threat. We actually probably don't have the talent to be fucking around with that sort of stuff. So Austin Theory and D'Angelo are going to have a match. Yeah, these two are high stamina. Let's get them in a match. These two are high stamina. I'll come back to this in a second. I'm just figuring out what I'm doing here. Yeah, as I suspected, not much happening. Charlotte Flair is going to call out Bliss this week. I'm going to work on call. Is this the go home show?
This is the go home. It's show 4.
It's a go home show. Right. It's the go home show, ladies and gentlemen. Things have changed. Things have changed dramatically, actually. Let's go charity. Logan Paul, probably not the best on charity. We'll see if it pans out. And Piper Niven's going to start a program with a cruiser, probably Shotzi. Shotzi's not working anyone. Yeah. 3 call outs. Seems like a lot. How's money situation? Not bad. I'll take the fixed match. They always come in handy. All right, let's book some matches. So I could throw Jacob Fatu in that. Make it a triple threat. Put the world title on the line and make it a TLC. There we go. Now I failed the goal. For a health spa, your most popular available fighter. And who would that be? Ah, Priest and Tyler Breeze. Yuck. Yeah, that's not going to work at all. We're not going to do the health spa this week. I think the US title's probably the way to go. And we'll throw them in Extreme Rules. Okay. That is going to be it.
Well played, my friend. Let's take a look at the go home show. They have Nathan Frazier and Gunther main eventing for the NXT North American title, and Andrade and Wolfgang kicking things off. The Bullet Club in the mid. This looks like a bit of a banger of a card. Too bad we're not going to see any of it.
Razor and Ramon versus the
WCW,
Bullet Club.
Eric versus Randy Orton for the WWE World title in the main event, and the
Red
opener is
versus
the
blue.
Creeds versus Duke Hudson. Interesting. Oro Mensah versus Ivar for the US Championship. I don't even know. Too bad we're not going to see any of that. All right, over to the red brand. Kick things off. Nia Jax, Fallon Henley, Zelina Vega, Jakara Jackson for those tag titles. Bitter rivalry is coming to a head here. The baby faces pull out the victory. It's great. Rivalry over. Carrion calls out Punk, getting us up to a level 3. Well done, gentlemen. Excellent promo. Trick and Grayson having their match after commencing their singles program. Grayson steals the victory. It's disappointing up to level 2. It'll keep kicking. Zoe Stark. My advertising promos this year have been atrocious. Shayna, Dakota, Gigi Dolan, world title on the line. Shayna is still the champion. Amazing contest, and the rivalry is over between her and Dakota Kai. Lash Legend only loses 3 popularity for 6k, much better result. Ilya and Pete Dunne in real life would have a barn burner. I bet this game is going to mincemeat this potential match. It will. Level 2, disappointing. Lola Vice, oh, Jesus Christ, less said the better.
Jeez, this
And
show's
main
not come
event
together
time,
in the end.
it's just those promos that are the concern.
Really?
Ludwig Kaiser, Punk, Braun Strowman, Kofi Kingston, 4-way for the IC belt. Kaiser wanted a piece of both Punk and Strowman, so he got it. Who's walking out the champ? It'll be Kofi. Steals it with a run in thanks to Joaquin Wild. No feuds blown off, no feuds furthered. I'm pretty happy we can focus on getting them done here at the next card.
Kicking things off, Austin Theory and Tony. Extreme Rules. Theory retains. It's good. Goes to
Is
level
that is
2.
that Tony's new ring name? Just Tony.
Just Tony. Nothing for this program has been. This has been the most stale program in history. Breeze and Forward. In a normal match, Forward wins. It's okay. Goes to 2. A call out by Flair. Again, there's something in the waters with the call outs over here in SmackDown. Dexter Loomis and Solo Sokoa goes to 3. Charity program. Excellent.
Whey!
Jade and Scarlett. Hoping to start a feud. Jade wins. It's mediocre, but it does start it.
Better
Call
than my
out.
disappointing.
Yeah, there's a glitch in the call outs here. All 3 haven't hit. Main event. Who wins it? World title.
Oba. Yep,
Obafemi
we
wins the
called it.
world title. And that program is done.
Good
Interesting
booking.
show.
Amazing booking from NXT. Good booking for WCW. NXT have this in the bag. No kidding. Razor and Akam or Razar and Akam are an incredible tag team.
72?
He
What?
hit 69 for WCW.
Oh, he's used a card.
81.
He's used a
Not only did I
card.
use a card, but I took those fans from someone else.
Yeah, bastard.
Unfortunately, Dan will slip a little bit further. He's earned himself a network special. Congrats for getting the
Oh,
one-on-one champ. No doubt for booking a lot of title matches. Not only have I put Dan further down the card, I've now rocketed to the top. Dan's on 1,144,000 fans. 20k, almost 20k ahead of him is Mr. TK on WCW. Dave Meltzer a further 7,000 fans, and I'm just above Dave by about 1,500. They're on 172,000.
King and Queen
King
of the
and Queen
Ring.
in the ring, you're up.
Just a caution, Jade's stamina is below 40. No worries. I'm not happy about losing the strap. I want a rematch. Sure thing, Jacob. We'll make that happen. Montez forward. I've been talking with Priest. We'd make a great tag. Sure, let's see how that works out for you guys. Got promises to fulfill. Priest and Montez in a tag team match. Let's see if we can make it work. He's 15 stamina. So probably, but he wants a PLE appearance too.
You can put him in a promo.
Oh, that works?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Do I trust this guy, guys? Do I
Put
trust
it
him?
down in the comments if you trust me, even though we're not live.
Okay, I'll trust him. Done. So who? Guess Paul and him take the main. Yeah. We have enough? No, we don't. Just get rid of that charity. Make it a advertising tables match. So now I could have just done that anyway. Actually, no. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that at all.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. All right, we'll book our Fatal 4-Way Women's. Winner gains 5 pop.
But against 5 popularity and ring XP, but loses an additional 10 stamina. The match reward for King and Queen of the Ring, we are playing for royalty. Immediately grant a superstar in your brand 25 popularity. That's pretty red hot. That could take Bliss up to 99 pop. In fact, if she won and you play that card on her, she would get there.
Who to put in the main event?
Tyler Breeze every day of the week.
Pat
Wow, okay.
McAfee for a laugh.
All right. If you win,
Because I know I'm not going to win
the crowd will go
anyway. So
mild.
what's the point?
Okay.
I never win anyway. Have one
Okay.
tables match. I've had a tables match.
No,
Oh
you
no, I
made a
didn't.
TLC.
I'm forgetting things.
We're moving on. Well played.
Was it?
All
That was
right.
not a good BLE.
Dakota Kai will be rested this week. Ludwig Kaiser, you're welcome.
Thank
And
you, God.
Fallon wants another tag title match. Okay, I guess we can do that.
Get the movie deal. The bottom 2 brands halfway get 500K.
Is that my subconscious? Schedule a run in. Ooh. 10 talent scout points is pretty good, but I probably won't be doing that. All right. It's look at these numbers. I mean, it's going to be Shayna for sure. And main event. I don't hate having Kofi in there. I don't hate having Kofi there. So we're gonna do it. Kofi's gonna work. He's gonna work the main. We
Kofi.
can, yeah, we can have Karrion and Punk for the title, and we want to do a run in, so we might make it a three-way with someone who matches up.
They're going to be.
Ludwig's not happy about losing his title, so he's going to run in on Joaquin after Joaquin cost him.
Hmm.
These storylines just write themselves.
He lost the world title.
Nah, he lost the IC.
Ah.
Joaquin's got a shot at the world title with these two, so he's going to cost him. I believe we want to have, yeah, an Extreme Rules. Unless there's something, nah, there's no matchup here, so that's fine. Brilliant. And then we want to have something. Bit of potential, bit of potential. Not many women's feuds, but we could potentially bench some of them. Let's look to have a. Do we want to have like a self promo or something, don't we? Advertising self promo. We're gonna have a self promo.
Goodbye.
It's a great question. Who's our four? It's just Selena, isn't it? Yeah, she doesn't really need it. Nia Jax can have the self promo. I don't hate her on the stick. Um,
Hmm.
I can get away with picking up a fixed match in case I need it, so I'll do it.
Yeah.
That is going to do it for us here on the Red Brand. Let's get through to King and Queen of the Ring. Love those graphics. Here we have Alexa Bliss, Shayna Baszler, Sol Ruka, and Wendy Chu. Interesting offerings from every GM, and all four of them are singles champs. This is
Oh,
crazy.
that's
This is true
crazy.
Queen of the Ring. All
That's
right.
cool.
I'd love to spectate this. It's not going to happen. It's a gauntlet contest. Let's see how it comes out in the wash. Fuck off.
Hey!
Fuck right off. You finally get a victory.
Finally, I
Well
win a
played.
PLE.
Great card
Hey!
to pick up. All right, let's simulate through Roman Reigns, Logan Paul, TLC, one-on-one, blowing off the feud. These guys have done some good work.
Reigns wins in a classic.
OTC, classic. Damien on the stick is going to get you 13K. Well played.
How
Carrying
much did he
Punk.
lose?
Joaquin Wild. Lose
No one
what?
knows.
Oh, like three popularity. It wasn't
Oh,
much. It was good. Another classic, and we have two rivalries going to level four,
oh,
not blowing off. That's
that's good.
fantastic.
That's good.
Nia Jax is getting an excellent promo for three popularity. I'm very happy. Duke Hudson and Andre Chase U taking on the War Raiders
Actually,
with
is
a
that
run in
good?
from Oro Mensah.
Both aren't blown off, and you've got a Raw next week, so you're gonna have to
That's
book
fine.
steel cages.
I can, or I can. Well, I can't book steel cages yet. I haven't unlocked them. I can bank
So
them until the next go home. I can
yeah,
get them to work
that's
feuds for other
kind of
people.
annoying. We're ranking them for 4 weeks.
A
Anyway,
great result for WCW is going to hurt, and so does Andre Chase going down. Asuka, good promo to popularity. We have here the Bullet Club versus the Bad Guys.
how many times do you
NXT
want to run
titles
this
on the line.
match?
Tell me about it. The heels get the win. It's amazing. You know, it's going to be you or I because we've both had classic matches here who are going to get the biggest contribution from this PLE. Yeah, Charlie Dempsey calling out Akira Tozawa. Main event anywhere in the world. Speaking of Akira, Pat McAfee, Kofi Kingston, Giovanni Vinci, Gauntlet eliminated.
God, Kofi's looking good here.
Winner receives a +3 week contract extension. I mean, come on.
I think Kofi wins here. Yeah.
If I would have lost, the controller would have been gone through my monitor. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Prizes were split in the cross-brand matches. SmackDown took the opener while Raw won the main event, and it was the SmackDown stars who made the biggest contribution to the quality of the card. Just when you need it most, it's come through for the goods. Dan, I'm telling you, I think you've got this one here. I think you could be at the top of the leaderboard. A D and an A for spelling out Dan. 127,000 fans gained. The Twitter followers are very happy with you. 110K in total. Also a
127.
DNA for the red brand.
137.
137. Come on. And that's going to now it's just over 113K. WCW on 110.
110 and 120.
20. Ah, he did boost his fan retention rate. I'm not sure which card that would have been, but it's worked for him.
Good.
Let's see
I don't
where
want to be.
Dan
I want to
sits.
be in third or fourth. Beautiful. That's
You're
great.
still in fourth place. You're trailing 3K behind Tony Khan,
Yep.
who's 17K behind Dave, and I'm 19K ahead of them. The stamina's starting to suffer. That's going to wrap us up here for episode 2. What are your thoughts as we move on over? Let's finish off the draft, in fact. So he's offering me Xavier Woods for Dakota Kai.
He
That's a
wants
really good deal.
69K as well.
That's a really good. I mean, oh,
He's got 90 stamina versus 47. Let's take that into account too. That's 4 weeks of programming.
yeah. I don't hate
He's
that. I
also
really
happy.
don't hate that.
Up to you. I'd think about taking
He's
it, but yeah.
he's currently a bruiser and he can turn into a giant. I don't hate it, so let's make it happen.
Wow. Dave gets a deal done with Jackson. Oh,
Oh, now
offloading Tyler Bate.
bear in mind, Dan, if you accept Tyler Bates' contract, he's not coming in annoyed. Sorry, he's not coming in angry or upset. His morale will improve if you pick him up, and that's a permanent star.
You sold me. Let's do a deal, Tony.
I thought Tony would have been the one handing out the money to you. I have a feeling I've just picked up Xavier Woods, who isn't signed permanently. Oh no, he is. Thank God. Yeah, look, I don't have money to play with, so I'm just going to leave it there, I think.
Yep.
You've got 6 grand.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about what to do here.
You could offload Priest. He's over, but his stamina's not
So I
great.
paid 104 for him. Let's see how dumb this computer is. If he'll take the deal back for an extra bit of cash. Yeah, he's not that dumb. In trading.
Nice play.
Okay.
Oh, I've had the scouted card played against me.
All right,
Thanks.
guys. Episode 3 coming soon. What a pleasure. Fun episode that was, Jackson. Looking forward to the next one, mate. Take care.
It's been emotional.
Make sure you subscribe. Take care.